Hey guys, Kyyodie here. Welcome to episode 2. I'm an old school Runescape player. I've never played Runescape 3. I stopped playing Runescape for quite a few years when they came out with the EOC. It just never really piqued my interest back then. But recently, Runescape came out with a roadmap for this year, and it piqued my interest. I figured this would be a perfect time to try this game out, give it a real chance. So in this series, join me in the journey where I slowly discover this game, one task at a time. And also, like I stated in the last episode, I want this series to be not only me, but I want it to be based off of what you guys want me to do, and what your opinions of this game might be. I wanted to give a huge shout out to everybody who commented on my last video. All the information and advice you guys have given me has really helped me and swayed me in which journey I should take next. Thank you again. I have yet to do Divination, but I'm sure it won't be that hard to figure it out. It looks like this will actually teleport me close to where my challenge is, so we'll give it a try, see what happens. Brought us to Draenor? I don't really see anything in Draenor that would be Divination. Let's check the map. Well, that's kind of cool. It actually shows the quest information by hovering it on the mini-map. I actually really like that. Divination Tutor. Pale Wisp, level 1. I'm gonna assume that's where I need to go. Which is, whoa. The Wizard Tower looks way different than it does on Old School. I wonder if there's, Rune Mysteries. Maybe I should actually start that quest and see where it takes it. Alright, I'm gonna do this Divination, and then I might go attempt to do Rune Mysteries. It'd be kind of cool to start rune crafting. Look at the size of the Wizard Tower. When I say RS3 never fails to amaze me, this is the type of stuff that I mean. Just look at the detail, the fact that you can just see it in the distance. I'm assuming I just harvest them? You find 20 memory strands. Add currency pouch. Looks like it added it to a currency pouch. I'm not really sure where that is at, but alright, I'm gonna just keep doing this for a little bit and see what happens. These pale memories, I'm not really sure how. I'm gonna try it. I'll just click this. Oh, there it goes. 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10. I was kind of curious why the XP seemed very slow. This must be why, because you have to do both of them to get the good XP. So after my second inventory, I managed to get 3 Divination. I'm just going to collect these 2 since I'm obviously not going to be doing this. See what we get. 15 fire making and all the way up to 6 Divination. We just reached over the 150 total milestones, so that's progress.
Adventurer, aren't you? Will you help me?
This is pretty cool. They actually have voice actors for this quest. They definitely do not have that in Old School, so this is a breath of fresh air for me. Airstrike only takes air runes. And this quest gave me a pretty cool staff that has unlimited air runes, so realistically, training magic right now is completely free. That's pretty cool. And there's my first quest completed. There we go. Here's the second day of claiming my rewards. And also my second reward chest. Looks like I got 100k shattered anima. Not really sure what that's for, but I'll just add it to the pouch. It also got me up to 8 fishing, 4 hunter, and 13 crafting. So not bad. I'm assuming the higher these levels get, the more XP I will get. So I'm just gonna keep doing them every day. It's free XP. So going off one of your guys' comments, Ryoji1768 said that I should be doing quests and diary. I was checking the map because I noticed earlier, maybe even in the last episode, that it shows where you can start quests and their information. And I noticed Wolf Whistle was over here. And then I seen Violet is blue, which it says the length is short. So I think I'm going to knock those two out really quick, because I don't think they should be too hard for me to do. I haven't really looked into them, but they're around the beginning area. I would assume they're pretty easy. So I'll be back when I get one of them done. There we go, the second quest. I think I got a few lamps of joy. Not really sure what to use these lamps on. I might be making a massive mistake doing this. I'm going to use one on farming. And then I'm going to use another one on archaeology. Then maybe herbal. Sweet, it actually got me 9 levels in every one of those skills. Like I said, I may have made a massive mistake. Another thing I forgot to mention about the last quest I did, Violet is Blue. I honestly really enjoyed that quest. Kind of felt like a mini game, pretty much. There's like puzzles and games that I had to do to get through it. It makes me kind of realize that questing on this game might not be as bad as I thought. And there's Wolf Whistle completed. I get some summoning XP. 275 gold charm. I'm assuming those are used to make the pouches, so definitely gonna save those. So it looks like this is another daily, weekly, monthly task that I've heard of. And to complete it, I have to make one of these scaffoldings 5 as the highest and 2 as the lowest. Not really sure how that works, but I'm gonna mess around with it and see if I can figure it out. So after messing with it for a bit, I managed to complete the task. Actually, it wasn't that hard once I figured out that I just can go back and forth until it works. I can pray at the statue. Oh, it even gives me construction XP. That's nice. And it got me to 6 prayer. I always love things that give me free XP. Just makes the lower grinds way quicker. Get second. Let's see what I can. 11 gelatinous abomination. Actually, never heard of that task. Let's see what we get next. 14 cows. My gosh. Easy enough, I suppose. So I was killing these cows, and this spawned out. A super cow. I don't really know what that means, but I'm assuming it spawned because I'm on a Slayer task. This ended up dropping 5k, which right now my cash stack almost tripled, if not quadrupled, after that kill. And then of course you got the cowhide drop and the meat, but other than that, I mean, that was pretty worth it for me in my current stage, so I can't complain. So I just upgraded my armor to iron. Like I mentioned in the last episode, I love the detailing on this armor. It actually feels like I'm getting an upgrade. Not only the armor itself, but like visually getting an upgrade. So I got a comment from Alex Bethune 69. He said I should unlock Surge. I guess it'll help me get around easier. And I did notice that Surge is a skill on agility. Looks like I'll get it at level 5. I wasn't really sure how to start agility, but as I've realized, looking on the minimap, I can learn a lot of things. And I noticed this agility emblem right here. So I'm going to go over here and do this until I get level 5. And there's 10 agility. I was only going to get 5 just to unlock that skill, but I figured I'm already here, I might as well do a few more laps. So if it's anything like OSRS, definitely need more agility to get around. I'm not gonna lie, it took me an embarrassing amount of time to figure out where this surge ability was, and when I did find it, I just drove it on the bar. So we're about to find out what this actually does. Oh my gosh. It even put me through the fence. That's actually really nice and actually very helpful. So I had quite a few of you mention archaeology and that I need to start it as soon as possible. And of course, like usual, I used the mini-map to figure out where it was. And this looks pretty cool. I like how they made a whole area for this skill. Obviously in OSRS, this is the dig site area, so I really like that they reworked it. So I'm gonna go check that out and see what it has to offer. Another reason why I'm enjoying this game a lot is just the amount of things you can find by accident. I was coming over here to activate this lodestone and I noticed this gal. And from the looks of it, I get rewards for doing quests. Looks like I need 25 quest points for the first reward. So that's pretty cool. It's just another thing that you get doing the daily basic things that you would do as a RuneScape player. So this is pretty cool. Looks like you also get a pet, a dog that you can get clothing for and such. So that's cool. I'm excited. I know I say I'm excited a lot, but I really am. I'm just discovering so much of this game that I've been missing out over these years. Oh, tutorial complete. Looks like I'm an intern. It also gave me this book, which I can put in my pocket. And it also has a teleport option, so I'm going to assume that this will teleport me straight here. I'll test it out here in a minute when I load in. Oh, it took me here. I'm assuming this is the dig site that I need to be at. So, I don't know. Just out of the tutorial, I know I'm gonna like this skill. It's pretty enjoyable. It's AFK, but at the same time, it gives you a little bit of a chance to get away from the AFK and clean the materials. I'm not sure what else to expect from this, but what I know now, I think I'm gonna really enjoy this skill. While doing archaeology, I actually uncovered this fort entrance, which when I did that, it brought me to this guy who gave me this, and luckily I already had the items for it. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do outside of that. You hold the seal up to the wall. Oh, that's all I had to do? I guess I solved my first mystery. The more I do this skill, the more I'm enjoying it. There's level 20 archaeology. Really didn't take that long. And like I said before, I really enjoyed it actually. I'm definitely going to be coming back here. I think for now I'm going to maybe just get some of these lower stats up or possibly do a few quests. There's the first quest, Blood Pact. And there's Restless Ghost complete. I get 125 XP in prayer. But now that I got done putting the whoop on Count and Drainer, I just got 4,800 combat lamp. Holy crap. There's Druidic Ritual complete. So I actually got 13 quest points. My goal is to get up to 25 so I can see what reward I can get from that one lady by Varrock. There's Cook's Assistant done. 14 quest points now. And there's Waterfall quest complete. With a massive boost to my combat stats. I got 31 attack, 33 strength, and 29 combat. That's actually really massive for me because those low levels are way too grindy. Gustavo Verratti 519 told me to try out caches. I did figure out how to get to a cache. I actually seen a message at the bottom of my screen that says a new cache has been opened, so I decided I'll give it a try and see what this is all about. Cache completed. It got me from level 6 Divination all the way to 16. So 10 levels. That's actually really good. I will definitely be coming and doing these as much as I possibly can. I'm just gonna have to pay attention to the chat down here to see when they pop up. And there's Pirate Treasure completed. We're up to 17 quest points now. Only 8 more to go to get that reward. There's Goblin Diplomacy done. Only 3 more quest points to get that reward. And there's my second cache done. Looks like it got me all the way over 20. A pretty big jump given the fact that I haven't actually done any divination other than those. So I will definitely be keeping on these. One thing I will say is these death voices are a little sus. And there's Demon Slayer completed, which gets us our 25 quest points. I also really like what they've done with this Silverlight. And finally, the long-term goal of this episode is at its end. As you can see, I can claim the first reward with these 25 quest points. We're gonna go ahead and do that. And looks like it gave us a magical die. We're gonna see what this does. Holy crap. 250k? That's actually insane. And that does it for episode 2. Thank you so much to everyone who made it this far. And I want to give another shout out to everybody in the comments who have given me lots of opinions and ideas of which direction I should take in this series. I'm really excited, and I can't wait to bring you guys episode 3. And if you could do me a solid, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and also comment. I want to know if I should use Wikipedia or Google or anything like that.